All right. Morning, good night, good afternoon, evening, or whatever time it is where you're at right now. Back for our favorite day of the week, or at the very least, my favorite day of the week, Chill Sundays. Of course, as usual, we have Celeste. Got Bad Gamer in the chat saying, "What's up? Appreciate it, appreciate you coming through, Bad Gamer. I think, top fan. If, if I have zero viewers, I think Bad Gamer is dead. Yeah. Yeah, we know we're back in for another tight stream. I think Chill Sundays typically a bit shorter than other streams. Unfortunately, I'm still a salary man. I haven't made it to the big leagues just yet. But I mean, it's the Lord's Day. Shouldn't complain. Should be grateful for the blessings that I do, right? Which is that paying job, and on the weekends I could still chase my dream, shout into the void a little bit if anybody wants to tune in. Before we get into any gameplay, wanna make sure everything's alright with the audio. Is my voice coming through clearly? Is the music good? Are we hearing the chill Sunday music? Is it overpowering or underwhelming? Get into anything too. Yeah, chill Sundays, man. I don't think I'm not even doing that bit when I say chill Sundays might be my favorite day of the week. I genuinely have a good time here. I know it's only for a couple viewers. I mean, still fun to me, I guess, chopping it up. Chill vibes, music. Celeste a little infuriating, but even still, even just look at this mountain right here. Not the atmosphere. It doesn't scream chill vibes, I don't know what does. Bad Game Any Chat says, true, if I die, I'll watch as a ghost. Don't think it counts as a viewer though. Hey, what really counts is the support. And I'll take it even if it's from the afterlife. Everything sounds great. Alright, perfect. Thank you for confirming, Bad Gamer. Let's get back into. Oh, they put us back right here, huh? How's the game audio? Is it too loud? Should I turn the volume on the music up? It sounds a little loud for me. Or should I turn the music down a bit? I already have it on. Jeez. Let me know if the game audio is overpowering or anything. Oh, first death. First death for the stream. I need to relearn these controls every single time I launch this. Did I see 872 deaths? I didn't even want to look at it. I'm sick to my stomach right now. It probably is that high, Bad Gamer. Let's not kid ourselves. Sounds good. Low if you want, but I think it's good. If you think it's good, then it's good with me, Yeah. Bro, come on. Now, as always, we will make a more advanced effort not to curse on Chill Sundays. But we know how that goes with me. There we go. All right, I'm remembering how to do this level. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. How is everyone's week? How's everyone's week been? How's everyone's Sunday going? I mean, I know I beat this dead horse, but being a salary man and all, Sunday is always such a bittersweet vibe. I mean, now we have Chill Sundays to sweeten things up a little bit, but yeah. We hold on. Ooh, this looks like a difficult part. Someone needs to check up on the people who made this game. Are they masochists? So what happened at the end of the stream yesterday for the live viewers who might be confused? Right. So yesterday, there was seemingly a nationwide, I live in Trinidad for anyone who can't tell, there was a nationwide dip in power, which knocked out my Wi-Fi for, I want to say maybe 6-7 minutes. And so because of that, I was unable to finish the stream, which is unfortunate, but we still had a good stream yesterday. I think it's still worth checking out the VOD if you missed it. I'm scared to jump at this part because I have no idea. Well, I have an idea, but oh, this looks tough. But yeah, the Wi-Fi went out, the power dipped. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. We are on a tight schedule. As I said, salary man, I still have. So you know, let me stop using this count as an excuse not to play the game. Hold on, let me lock in for just 1 second. Give me 1 second to lock in. Hold on. Alright, here we go. I'm genuinely scared right now. Hold on. Hold on. No, okay, alright, okay. Alright, I seen the vision though. Seen the vision. But yeah. I actually have a, for anyone who doesn't know, you know, your boy does. Hold on. What am I doing? Can I talk and play the game at the same time? For anyone who doesn't know though, I you know, I like to throw down in the kitchen a little bit. None too crazy, you know. I'm focusing on some alright, I'm focusing on doing some like health foods right now, trying to get back in shape, trying to get, you know, I missed summer this year. Summer this year was a letdown, but I'm trying to get in shape. I'm trying to get lean. For the bad game, it was nationwide. It seems so. Everyone I spoke to after, like living in like different parts of the country, all seem to have experienced it. So I'm assuming it was nationwide. I even saw like a couple TikToks from like local creators like complaining about it. So I guess I wasn't the only one, right? But yeah, I have a meatloaf which is uncooked, you know, chilling in the fridge, letting it firm up a bit. So after the stream, I'll be popping that in the oven. That is part of my mouthwater meal prep for this week. Actually, particularly proud of like this one because it's gonna be a chicken meatloaf. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's a chicken meatloaf. I did all of it from scratch. I deboned my own chicken breast and used a food processor to mince it. And yeah, so after the stream, I will be. What am I doing? Lock in, bro. Can I play the game and talk? Can I chew bubblegum and walk at the same time? Yeah. So after the stream, I will be popping that in the oven while making, you know, the rest of my arrangements for work tomorrow. I'll post a picture of it in the Discord, and I'll leave a link to the Discord in the once I'm done with the stream. I'll edit the description to include the link to the Discord, I think. So if anybody's interested in seeing my how my meatloaf turned out, yeah, you'll have to check the Discord for it. Bad Gamer says seems not. That, you know what? Tough but fair criticism, Bad Gamer. Okay, well, this section, I believe we were stuck here like since last week. This game is so tough though. It's like very fun, but like basically everything is a skill check in this game. This part right here, this section, oh my god. I think you can post the Discord link in live chat and pin it. Can we? I'll look into doing that for sure. Oh my goodness. No, we're getting through this section, but we cannot start the VOD. For anybody who's watching the VOD after, we can't have the first part of the VOD maybe stuck at this part, can we? Yeah, anybody have anything interesting that happened this week or happened today that I want to like talk about, share with the class? Honestly, beyond prepping for work tomorrow, I haven't done very much. Hold on. Yes, sir. Yo, are we gaming right now? We might be gaming. Hold on, is this our mirror? I don't want to panic, but I think we all remember what happened last time we saw a mirror in this game. Are we seeing our return? Hold on, let's not panic just yet. I'll stand back and allow you to soak in the majesty. I understand it can be a lot to handle. Don't you do it. This game literally has me scared of my own reflection. So, what do you think? It's beautiful. Bad Gamer in chat says Sora for Android came out and it's very addicting. I haven't tried it personally, but a friend of mine was telling me about it. It's like a new app where you could like make like AI videos, right? Am I correct in that assumption, Bad Gamer? The colors are elegant. I can tell you put a lot of work into it. I knew it would impress you. Yeah. So, can I get on the roof from here? You imbecile, you're losing her. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Valued guests such as yourself stay in our finest accommodations at half price. I don't want to stay. This is such a... Like, the scenario presented is very, like, zany, but this is also such a... Like, a weirdly, like, heartfelt thing. Like, given, like, the journal entry we read last week, which is essentially he died at the hotel. And, oh, here we go, Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco back. Please, Miss Diorasa, please stay. Mr. Oshiro, I've already been sidetracked too long. Oh. Dioraza, sweetie, forget this loser. Sir, you're in denial over it. This resort is a dump. No one would ever want to stay here. Someone had to say it. Bro, she is cooking this nigga. For what? She doesn't mean that. I'm very busy. Please leave, Miss Dioraza. Oh, he's so sad. Bro, this is genuinely like so sad. But why Panic at the Disco doing this? Come on, Miss Dioraza, you heard the man. Hold on. Is she gonna start chasing me? Hold on. It's ChatGPT for video creation made by the same people. That is it's certainly very interesting. But I also, I mean, the thing with AI, I feel like it's just like any other tool, you know? Miss, female character. Yes, the character is locked in as a female. I didn't like create it as a female. It's just how it is. Did you only now realize he's been calling her Miss Dioraza this whole time? Yeah, but AI, I mean, it's very exciting for people who have like ideas, but maybe not all the like resources or capabilities to bring them to life. But I think it's also a very scary thing, like societally. I mean, just seeing what it could like do with like deep fakes and stuff, it's very worrying. You know? I also see, again, I think we talked about this last time, a lot of like artists and a lot of creatives like have like mixed feelings or just flat out dislike AI, which is very understandable, I guess, you know. For a lot of people, I think like art is a very sacred thing, so I think like having a computer created seems almost like, you know, disrespectful. Or maybe they're just worried about like losing their like jobs, you know. Which again, very understandable if like art is something that you've honed your talents with like over a long period of time. Very understandable. But I definitely just realized, hey, happens to the best of us. But no, I mean, you know, I'm glad you're having fun with Sora though. I think AI, for me, I have mixed feelings about it as someone who has a lot of like creative ideas, but not 1 ounce of like artistic like talent when drawing is concerned in my body. I think it's an interesting prospect. I've like up till now I've refused to use it out of respect for, you know, like other like artists or whatever, because I know how, you know, worrisome it is. Like how much they worry over it, especially since my girlfriend is an artist, a very good one, I would say. So I think it'd be a real like messed up thing to be over here like using AI to create art, knowing that she's not like a fan of it. They also announced ChatGPT will no longer give medical or law advice. I assume there's a good reason. But you owe me one. Add it to the list. Leave me alone. Hold on, let's get through this dialogue. I thought you were so determined to keep climbing. We'll get to that thing with ChatGPT in a second, Bad Game. I just want to get through some of this dialogue. And all of a sudden, you're some weirdo's therapist. Why won't you go away? Miss Dioraza, before you go, I need to ask you one question. Why would you be so nice to me only to run away? What did I do wrong? Oh, give it a break. You still don't get it. She only helps people to feed her twisted ego. She never cared about you. Shut up. I just wanted to help. You're both pathetic. Alright, Panic at the Disco going, oh, is he gonna chase, man? Did we swap Panic at the Disco for the ghost? Hold on. You only came here to humiliate me. I won't grovel at your feet any longer. Up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bro, what? This nigga have, bro, does he have super? He has super attacks. Hold on. Hold on, bad game, and we will get to ChatGPT in a second. But, okay, hold on, can I talk and play? Hold on, let's find out. Yeah, I think the thing with ChatGPT is because it's like listed as an educational like tool or whatever. I think technically if they give bad advice, the company can be held like liable for it. Which kind of bro, Shadow, you mean hold on, what is this? Hold on, I'm trying to read and play the game, hold on. Bro, Shadow you is mean. Oh yeah. Shadow Yami Raza is definitely disrespectful. I jumped into it. They with ChatGPT, I think they're worried like if like for instance it gives someone like bad like medical advice, they're probably worried they could get sued over it. Which with how litigated people are, especially in like America, let's say, very real possibility for them. Holy I'm trying not to curse, but that was a clean sequence. Yes, it was, bad gamer. Yes, it was. Hold on, can I just... Hold on. Is there like a... Why would I take... This seems like such an easy route to take. Oh, I see. You can't outrun him. Okay. I see what's happening. Oh, no, I need... This is like the keys I have to collect. Yami Raza, LMO. This does look like the Shadow Realm. Okay, hold on. But yeah, I think that's like the main fear the company has with ChatGPT, and that is they don't want to get sued, which again I think is a very real possibility for them. I am not stopping for this strawberry. Gosh darn it. How would I even... Sorry, I'll fix it. G Willikers Batman. That was clean as heck. Thank you, bad gamer. Thank you for respecting the no curse rule on Sunday. What? Did I jump on his head? Honestly, I mean, it's also, I mean, it's kind of funny too when you think about it that people, I think they also said no financial advice either from ChatGPT. Which it's kind of interesting to think that people was going to ChatGPT for like that sort of advice in the first place. Although I guess it isn't too odd because, you know, I think we're all familiar with like the popular like, you know, meme where it's like someone Googles their medical symptoms on ChatGPT and now they realize they're gonna like die from what is actually a simple headache, you know? I jumped into that one. Bro, I'm sorry as heck, bro. Nah, I'm really sorry at this game. But if you ask me, it was a smart move from the company. I would not want to be the one left holding the bag, like in a lawsuit where someone does something dumb like take medical advice from ChatGPT. No, I missed it. Gonna take a quick shower, BRB. Also, I would definitely ask ChatGPT which stocks to buy. Here's the thing. I've also done that, like, just to see what they would say. I think is a useful tool for that sort of thing. I think the issue would come in where if like people choose to like trust it like blindly without doing their own research first or like in conjunction with it. I think that is like the biggest issue with that sort of thing. Also, if you're gonna take a shower, take the phone with you. Take me to the bathroom with your bad game. What we doing? It's chill Sundays. I'm gonna chill within the bathroom, huh? Nah, I'm playing, bro. Alright, let's not whiff it this time, chat. There we go. There we go. Grab this one. Are you kidding me? I'm tight right now. Okay, that one I'm just being dumb. Hold on, I'm gonna lock in. Since Bad Gamer is gone and I think he's my only chatter as of right now, I can fully lock in for the people who watching after the stream is over. There we go. There we go. Cooking. Cooking. Bad Gamer, any chat? Pause. Nah, bro, it's not. We went over this last time. Keep your socks on in the shower. It's not gay if you have your socks on, bro. Oh no. Oh no, I almost had it though. Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. Oh, this part is a little tough, isn't it? Part is a no, you have this though. I need to jump and then dash. Let me do that. Jump, dash, climb up, dodge the hit, dash through. Yes, sir. Alright, let me keep it pushing. Hold on. Oh, we was gaming. But wait, did I actually take my phone with me? Last chat for real this time. Nah, but take, bro. Keep the socks on, right? Say no homo, and just take me into the bathroom. Huh? What we doing? Oh, I could land on his head. I felt like I was doing that before, and I just didn't realize. On. Alright, with Bad Gamer going, we could lock in. Let me see if I could get some. Let me see if I can get some clips for the Twitch, not for the Twitch, the TikTok. Dodge this nigga. There we go. Jump here. Hold on. Ah, we was gaming a little bit. Alright, let me lock in for real. This game is very creative. If nothing else, this game is very creative. But I just realized too, I helped save the hotel, and this is how you repaid me, Mr. Oshida. If this wasn't Chill Sundays, I'd have some choice words for you. For what? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna lock in for real. I'm tripping right now. Hold on. My death counter at the end of this game is gonna look insane. Hold on. No, we was gaming so hard. You know what this reminds me? This feels like some straight out Courage the Cowardly Dog. Bro, that show was a trip. Hold on. Gaming. Let's go. Okay, alright, hold on. Don't let me gaming a little bit still. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I mean, classic cartoon, bro. That show used to take me out sometimes. That Return the Slab episode. Hold on, are we gaming? Bro, that Return the Slab, and like when he opens the door and had like the little girl with like the violin. That was pure nightmare fuel for me. They don't make like, I hate to be one of those guys, but like they don't make like cartoons like they used to anymore. Or do they make cartoons like they used to, and I'm just like too old for them now? Am I like getting to that age where it's like I'm just aging out that stuff? I mean, I guess I am, you know. I mean, this still has some. I feel like I go and show my age right now because I feel like they still have some like good like new gen cartoons. But then it's like, why do I keep running into that? Yeah, I feel like they have like some good like new gen cartoons still, but then it kind of comes down to like what I consider to be new gen. I was gonna say Steven Universe, but I guess Steven Universe isn't really like new gen. I guess that came out when I was still young. What's a new gen cartoon? That wow, I am throwing right now. That's a good. Yo, leaving the anybody who's like watching the VOD for this, or if I put this clip on like TikTok, leave in the chat, bro. What's that if you're old like me, or semi old, I should say. Like, where's a new gen cartoon you could still get on with? I am drawing a blank right now for new gen cartoons. You're talking about like Nightmare Fuel, like cartoons. I think another Chill Sunday stream. Oh, we are Leah Rose in the chat. We have another chat to watch me die over and over. Yeah, we just we in here talking about cartoons, yeah. What leaving the YouTube chat. What's like good? Like what's that top 10 like cartoon from your childhood? Like what's that iconic cartoon from your childhood? And are there any like new gen like animated shows that you enjoy? Oh, we have an Elio in the chat says I honestly don't know any. Yeah, I think that's the thing too. Like I think like I might just be aging out of it, you know. The thing is too though, like I think they do like these days they do a lot of like reboots, which I feel like kind of like kills it, because I feel like you know if you're watching a reboot of a cartoon from your childhood, like it could never compete. Like how could it, you know? How could the reboot for Ben 10 compete for the like OG if it was like, you know, alive for it when it came out? I don't think it can. I feel like a good example of that is like Teen Titans Go as well. I feel like I'll get some hate for this. I genuinely enjoyed like Teen Titans Go. I did not think it was as bad as people like made it out to be. You know, but I understand why, because like everybody loves the OG Teen Titans cartoon, right? Like it's hard to compete. I think it got a bad rap, honestly. Here we go. Hold on. Gaming. Hold on. Go on. Pause. What? No, I wasn't gaming. Teen Titans and Jake the American Dragon were my faves. Bro, the American Dragon. Bro, that was my Dragon Up. I think it's almost a two-way tie. I think Super Saiyan like beats it by a little bit. But like if I wasn't trying to go Super Saiyan, I was trying to Dragon Up. It never worked, of course. But boy did I try. Leah said she can't think of any new gen cartoons. See, like, you know what the problem is? They're doing a lot of reboots. I think the only like, again, like I don't even know if these is new gen technically, but like the only like new gen like cartoon I could think of is like maybe Craig of the Creek. Hold on, we're trying to game out a bit here, folks. No, I jumped back. Teen Titans Go is funny, just irritating knowing that it's what has replaced the original. Yeah, I mean I could see that for a lot of people, but also too, I think like the original Teen Titans got like cancelled so long ago. Like, is Teen Titans Go even the quote-unquote replacement? Like, I think it's just like a new thing, you know? Bad game, and the original Dragon, not the new one they came out. Oh, you mean like the redesign for like season 2? Yeah, that was very. If that's what you're talking about, that was very controversial, bro. Let me lock in, bro? Hold on, I'm embarrassing myself right now. Yeah, the redesign for the dragon was awful. I don't know why they would do that. The art style, one of the biggest fumbles in cartoon history, I would say. I only watched Adventure Time for the first time last year and loved it. I'm honestly sad I didn't watch it when I was younger. I think Adventure Time is definitely a classic as well. I think it's fine watching it while you're older as well, because I feel like Adventure Time is definitely one of those cartoons where, yeah, it's for children, but there's a little bit of sun for the more mature audience, to the parents at home, the older, like teens watching with the younger siblings. Oh my god, I almost had it. I actually never finished that, bro. I'm trying to read the chat and play the game. This is why I get cooked like this. Hold on. But I don't think I ever finished Adventure Time, which is that I should really go back and finish it. Because, like, I think it's a case of, like, I watched it while it was airing. And so for me, it was, I caught episodes when I could, Bad game, I said, hashtag not my American Dragon. No, I right there with you. That redesign was... I genuinely... Did the person who suggest I get fired? Because, I mean, Jesus. What a blunder. Okay, let me talk. Was that season 2? That felt like 3 years in. I thought it was season 2, was it not? Can you fact check me on that, Bad Gamer? Was it not season 2? No, don't throw it right at the end. If I threw right at the end, I'd have cried, bro. Mr. Oshiro, stop. I just wanted to help. Bro. Is he serious? Bro. I cleaned your whole hotel and this is how you repaid, man. Go on, pay everything back. Before we continue climbing the mountain, let's go and pay everything back. I've decided to close the hotel for repairs. The second floor plumbing is leaking. The library is in complete disarray. Not to mention the hole in the ceiling of the presidential suite. How that got there. They only had 52 episodes. Yeah. I think it was only 2 seasons the show had. I just realized whoever is chasing you kind of looks like Marceline's dad. Honestly, I know what you're talking about when he opens up his mouth in like the full demon mode. I know what you're talking about. It does. Why do I remember 52 with him as the buff dragon? Yeah, no, that's what nostalgia will do to you. Memory is a crazy thing, Bad Gamer. And if this was like, and I can't remember, but if you think about it, if this was like the typical cartoon, was this like a 2 episodes in one type of cartoon? I can't remember. It was only 2. Yeah, it was only 2 seasons. They could have gave it 1 more, I think. Please, just leave me alone. This is really sad. I'm genuinely kind of sad. Why did Yami Raza do this, bro? Oh, hold on. Hold on, wait. Chapter complete. We got to the end there. We need to see these gamers a little bit. Put in the chat, if you was here last week and for the start of the stream, put in the chat like your guess for how many deaths we had in this level alone. I'm gonna get, how much am I guessing for this level? I'm gonna guess like 125. I'll give all you like a little time to put your guesses in. How many deaths do you think we had this chapter? 936. Bad gamer, your bad gamer, you dishonoring my whole family. But oh, this level, yeah, this level alone. Yeah, I was about to say, bro, don't do me like that. Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack was nightmare. That's what I was going to say earlier. That, bro, there was this specific episode. I think the title of it was West. Hold on, I might clip this. That episode literally, when there was like stranded, like they was trying to travel to the West. At 190, 199, 213. Okay, so we guessing around 200, huh? But we'll find out. But yeah, that episode of Flapjack, bro, where they was trying to go to, like, they was trying to travel west. Are you kidding me? No, wait, hold on. This has to be cumulative. No, there's no way. That has to be cumulative. Yes, that has to be cumulative. Hold on. I did not die that many times. The game's selling right now. 142. 104. Are you kidding me? There's no way. I'm garbage. I should commit seppuku. How did I? What? And I got less than half the strawberries. I should commit seppuku. This is embarrassing. This is outlandish. Be better, bro. Lock it. Bro, I was drinking water. No, this is... I think I need to do more than just lock it in. There's no way. The game's selling me right now. This is a glitch. This is fake news, chat. This is fake news. The game glitching. You're trying to make me spill everywhere? No. I'm trying to make you do what, bad gamer? Yo. The aim just airing you out, bro. Nah, the game. This is a glitch, bro. When I post this on YouTube, when I post this on TikTok, I'm editing this out. No one could know the truth. This is insane. The game. I don't. Oh. Game's selling me right now. I don't care what anybody says. I did not die that many times. Gee, let's go on to the next chapter. Climbing tip. Low on energy in a pinch, jumping away from the wall does not consume stamina. Good to know. This is a lovely level. I know it's going to be infuriating, but it looks lovely. I will definitely comment the truth. Bro, whose side are you on right now, bad gamer? We started chapter 3 last stream. Last Sunday is when we did chapter 3. But yeah, so Leah in the chat said she loved the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. That show gave me so many nightmares. Yeah, read all those tips, buddy. I can't even be mad at you for the shade, bad gamer. Lord knows I need it. But Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. The episode where they were stranded on the raft and like, oh, alright, one death for this level already. Yippee! Yeah, the episode where they were stranded on the raft. Bro, can I game a little bit? Fuck it. No! Alright, hold on. Somebody mark it. The first F-bomb slipped for the stream. Made it 41 minutes in. But I'm trying to keep it clean for the rest of the stream though. In Celeste, not your side, streams in general yours. You're welcome for playing that up. Thank you. Do you mean Megabots or Metabots? I was about he corrected in the chat. Metabots was the goat, bro. Bro, Cubic was my itch. That bad game. I learned to spell, bro. He typed it. There you go. He got it. What is this? Oh, okay. All right. That's what that does. Okay. All right. Let's see what it says. This is a very fun level. Already, I like the aesthetic of it. There's something here. Or did I scare the bird off for no reason? I love the aesthetic at this level and they introducing some like fun looking mechanics. I'm sure it's gonna come back to bite me, like all of these, but I'm liking it so far. No, Metabots was good. Aha, strawberry. I knew it. Big fan of Metabots too. Yeah, there's actually a. This is how big of a fan I am of Metabots. Is there's this GBA game for it? God, what was it? I can't remember the name of it now. I'll put it up on screen if you're watching this anywhere but the VOD. I'll put it up on screen. That game, I played that so much as a child. Saturday morning was lit in the early 2000s. Absolutely. Yep, one of my ongoing random guilty pleasures is the Beyblade franchise. Loved it. Love Beyblade. I love Beyblade. I love that they have in the Beyblade universe. I love that they have in the Beyblade universe Moses splitting the Red Sea, parting the Red Sea with a Beyblade. Come on. I love in the Beyblade universe that they have snipers who, instead of guns, Beyblade. Who doesn't love it? Who doesn't love it? Come on. Voted series. Oh, hey, it's you again. Great. Well, I wasn't expecting to see you up here. I'm glad you're still in One Piece. Did she say One Piece? They're still making Beyblade? Yeah. Beyblade is one of those animes I think will not end. I see you made it through the hotel. Did you meet Mr. Oshiro? Bad Gamer says, wait, what? Why you wait what into? Is it the Moses? Because that's canon. It's canon that Moses used that Beyblade to split the Red Sea. Oh, I met him alright. He chased me out of there. All I remember that there was some dragon. You are missing out on Beyblade lore, Bad Gamer. You are missing out. Did you not see the child soldiers training in camps to strengthen the Beyblade skills? The Beyblade lore is in. Why am I pronouncing it so weird? Beyblade. Yeah. Canon, by the way. Look, pull the scene up if you're interested. You'll probably find the clip. After I clean a bunch of junk for it. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that sounds like a fun morning. Oshiro is a lost soul there. That place is much more than just a hotel to him. Don't make him your project. You know what I think? I think this mountain drove both of you crazy. The newer ones are technically weaker because they are made to burst apart. No, the newer ones weaker because Moses had a Beyblade from God himself, clearly. When he inspected the burning bush, it was actually a forge for the ultimate Beyblade. That is why the new one's weaker. They don't have the power of God and anime on the side. You know, you're not the first person to say that. Maybe you're right. How would I know if I were crazy? The way I see it, the mountain can't bring out anything that isn't already in you. Or is she throwing shade because I like Yami Raza? But you gotta be a few crows short of a murder to live up here in the first place, right? What are you even talking about? Oh, I'm just rambling like the old bat I am. Are you ready to give up? I know a shortcut back to your car. What in the G Willikers am I hearing? You're hearing some top tier Beyblade lore, Bad Gamer. That's what you're hearing. No, Beyblade is definite. I love, like, that's like one of my favorite like tropes in like those like older like anime for children, where it's like a card game or like some random game, but it somehow possesses the power of like gods and demons inside of like inexplicably like random items. Or the fate of the world. You know what is like my biggest like the fate of the world rests in like like in a duel for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like the funniest thing to me. Like I always like I see those like I always watch those duels where it's like shadow duels, and I'm like, if I remember that one guy who had a football as a Beyblade. I do not remember that, but I don't doubt you. And I thought Power Rangers might be the least confusing of those of those like early 2000s show. But like the funniest thing to me in Yu-Gi-Oh is like someone losing a shadow duel and they don't just put their hands on the other person. If I'm playing in a card game and my soul is on the line and I realize I'm about to lose, I'm absolutely throwing hands. Good luck and mind it, bro. Can you stop laughing? It's all bad, yeah. Guys, no, that okay. It's like the wind pushes me back. I'm sure this won't infuriate. Does the wind stop? No, because how are there so many different Power Ranger types? Like, how does that make sense? I mean, different scenarios call for different Rangers. You know? You can have. That's like, to me, that's like saying, why is there like police officers and firefighters? Different rangers for different scenarios. Sometimes you need samurais, sometimes you need ninjas, sometimes you need like people who could turn into dinosaurs. There's regular ninjas, wild force, which is the best one. What's wilder with Power Rangers is that they're all connected, yeah. That is definitely funny. But yeah, there's like firefighters and police officers. They serve different purposes. Huh? If you have like a stealth mission, you don't want the wild force rangers showing up. You want the ninja rangers. But there's that strawberry up there. Can I? Okay, hold on. Huh? No, wait, where am I? Oh, they put me all the way back here? Make move. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, yeah, I can definitely get this. Okay, they kind of go wherever I'm like pointing the stick. I thought they had like a like destined path. This makes this easy. Let me lock into the section. I'm gonna rack up any unnecessary deaths. Cause I know the chat go and cook, man. Alright, let's get this strawberry. Yes. There we go. Amen. Amen. Oh, okay. So the pink one's vanished. Good to know. You know what? Jump the gun a little bit. Hold on. Don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. Hold on. Damn it. I definitely want the wild force. Have you seen the female cast on that show? Yo, what? Bad gamer, it's the Lord's Day. What do you mean by that? Okay, hold on. Get the timing on the. Oh, that one like tier 2, or did I hit dodge by accident? Why did I jump off? Like, am I dumb? Okay, I'm dumb. Great. Why did he Michael Jackson slide off the platform? Bro, I'm saying why, bro, is my character Usher? Bro, I'm just sorry, huh? And doesn't matter if you don't, never mind. Hold on, let me lock in for a second here. Gee, what's the one superpower I thought about? Bro, first of all, like you've opened a real can of worms with me with that, Anilio. I am a big fan of like power systems and stuff, especially like in anime. If I one power I overthought about, like one type of power in particular is tough. I don't know. Hold on. Golly. I think if we talking in terms of like power scaling, I feel like teleportation is the one I think about the most. Specifically, okay, this is like such a like random one, but like something that's always baffled me is why people think, and you guys could cook me in the chat if you think I'm wrong on this, but like why do people think like teleportation beats super speed? Like people are like, oh, it's characters with super speed should never exist or film or comics. But we're getting into some super speed right now. Here's my argument for why teleportation doesn't beat super speed. Sure, teleportation is instantaneous, but that's only once it's like activated, right? The character still has to perceive the speeds that are coming at them and then choose to activate the power and decide where they want to teleport to. Alright, hold on, chat. Hold on, give me a second. Let me not throw. Let's not throw here. I threw. Hold on, not yet. Hold on, chat. Ah. Wait, that is like my biggest like thing with like power scaling is people thinking like teleportation beats super speed. So I've definitely like overthought about like that power in that regard. What? Yeah, this is why I'm okay. So Bad Gamer says, isn't teleportation always instant? So the further it is, the faster they are than a speedster. I'm talking about in terms of combat, because again, even if the act of teleportation is instantaneous, even if the act of teleportation is instantaneous, the teleporter still needs to perceive the speedster, right? Needs to perceive the speedster is coming at them, and then decide to teleport, and then decide where they want to go before the power even activates. So if we're dealing with like a speedster like the Flash, who's like almost like, you know, is unbelievably fast, there's no way a teleporter should have the time to even like that their reflexes shouldn't be good enough to react to the speedster coming at them. Is my like argument in terms of that. Why can't I get the timing right for this? Okay, alright, I get the timing right. Now I'm just bumping my head on icicles. I see what you're saying. Yeah, in terms of combat, as teleporter should never beat a speedster. which is why speed is a horrible power for compelling stories. Now, when you think about it, like, it depends on how fast. It depends on how fast the speedster is, though, you know. There we go. Game in time. It depends. I think you could say that with like any power. Like, I feel that way about like Superman all the time, because no matter what I see him in, I'm like, I know the end result of this is gonna be, he's gonna hit the person hard, you know. And if that's not the solution, that's what the solution should be. Due to speedsters usually having a faster brain processing speed, they should be overpowered. They'll always be overpowered. I see how I'm supposed to do this. The Flash TV show was so good if you ignore the fact that he was fighting Captain Cold. That is like the funniest part about like Flash, is that he's fighting like complete scrubs every time. I would argue the Flash should never lose someone with no powers. The Flash should never lose, period. The Flash should never lose, period, because worst case scenario, he has to run away from a fight. He should never like get beat up. Bro, hold on. Is this strawberry even worth it? I want to try a couple more times before moving on. Why do I have such little grip in this section? It feels like. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait. When the wind is blowing, man, do I still need to grip the wall? I do. Okay. I do. Yeah, that's like the funniest thing about the Flash, is that he's fighting he's fighting people with guns and he has super speed. Like, what we doing here? I also felt that way like about like the Supergirl like TV show, which to be fair, like I never gave it much of a chance. But like, it was always so funny to me that I was doing this angle where it was like, oh, can she balance being a superhero with like having a normal life, and she's fighting people with like guns and like you're bulletproof. It's not a hard G. Don't even get me started on how another DC character is overhyped. Hey, speak your truth, bad gamer. Speak your truth. I'm abandoning the strawberry for now, chat. I'm sorry. Speak your truth. Who's the other overhyped DC character? I'd like to know who you're talking about personally. How do I... Hold on. How do I... Oh, these people are masochists, huh? Wait. Batman, every answer is, oh, give him prep time. You know what? I had a feeling you was going to say that. Here's the thing though, bad gamer. Have you considered that Batman is unbeatable with prep time? I don't know if you're like, you know, have you considered that? This should not be... Batman cannot beat Superman. This is the thing though, with like having to beat Superman, right? He has a little, like, he has kryptonite though, you know what I mean? He has a literal kryptonite. The term kryptonite came from him. As long as you have kryptonite, you have a shot at beating Superman. I'm sure you had a feeling. I think this is where we're going to get stuck on this Chill Sunday, folks. Alright, hold on. No, yeah, no, okay, so I'm stupid, right? How am I supposed to get that one? Am I supposed to like make the rounds? Hold on. Superman literally has super speed. I think Batman beats Superman, but it's always like due to um like plot reasons. Like Superman doesn't want to kill Batman right away, and that's how he gets trapped with like the kryptonite, you know? I keep forgetting that this thing will shoot me out to the side. How do they want me to do this part? Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna game out a little bit. Alright. We have one. Um Emilio in the chat, yes he can with his ancient Tibetan monk techniques. That's a good point too, Bad Gamer. Have you considered that he trained with the Tibetan monks? How am I supposed to beat this part? The people who made this game is psychopaths. There's no way, bro. There's no shot. Oh yeah, yep. In my blood is boiling. My blood is boiling. Hold on. I'm unsubscribing. Is it for the gameplay or the Batman opinion, Bad Gamer? I don't understand either one. What am I doing? I want you all to know I genuinely have no idea how to want me to do this section. And I refuse to look up a tutorial. Yeah, that wasn't it. I don't know what the solution is, but it definitely wasn't that. Good. My blood is also boiling. Bad Gamer, is it possible that you're jealous that Batman stacks paper to the roof and has more bitches than you? Is that possibly the issue you have with the character? Aim for the other one. I don't think this will like there's I want to see if I can like how to get that one first, but I don't think this thing like takes me high enough. Unless if I time it right, okay, do I get like a super boost? Not the gameplay, I expect that. You know what, Bad Gamer? Is nothing if not consistent. Okay, wait, okay, hold on, I can't do it. Hold on. Oh, up, died though. Okay, hold on, I can't do it. I can do this. Am I dumb? Chat, hold on. I don't know how to set up. I don't know how to set up. It has a super soldier serum, right? But are we taking into account the fact that Batman gets bitches? I've seen a lot of Marvel media. I've never seen Captain America stack paper from the ground to the ceiling. How about that? Did anyone else lag for a second? Ooh. Not like the sounds of that. Everybody let me know that the stream is good for them. Here we go. Alright, we gamed. It took longer than it should have, but we gamed. But yeah, here's the issue with Captain America. Right? He had no bread. This is rage bait. Why am I falling for it? This is not rage bait. I'm asking you a serious question. Have you ever seen Captain America in Balenciaga? Has he ever done a money spread? Yeah, I was lagging. It's good, but I did lag. Okay, well, as long as it's not lagging right now. But yeah, back to the Batman versus Captain America. He has a super soldier serum, but does he have any Supreme? Does he have Balenciaga? Has he ever done a money spread? Like, riddle me that, Bad Gamer. What? Who's the psycho? Oh, okay. You win this time. Great. How am I even? How am I even supposed to do this? Bad gamer just has a dot in the chat. No, speak it truth, bad gamer. Speak it truth. I'm like, what is the problem? I'm asking you a simple question. Does Captain America stack paper to the roof? It's a yes or no question, bad gamer. Yes or no, does Captain America stack paper to the roof? You just let me know that, and I'll tell you who wins the fight. Okay, I can't go back down, so we definitely skipping that strawberry. Cap doesn't have Tibetan monk tech. He also doesn't have the Tibetan monk techniques. You know why? He couldn't afford the plane ticket. He couldn't afford the plane tickets to the Tibetan monks, bad gamer. Oops. You know what? I deserve that one. That was silly on. Oh, I could control it. Hold on. I have the power. Grit's teeth. He said no. Grit's teeth. Bro, he's mad. I get it. It's understandable. Your hero doesn't stack paper to the ceiling. Right? He gets 0 hoes. I understand why you're upset, but you can't take that out on Batman. Is it Batman's fault that he's that nigga? No. Batman didn't choose to be that nigga. He was born that way. He was made that way. Pretty tragic loss of his parents. Bad gamer. So, as far as I'm concerned... Gee, bro, can I... Let me lock it. Hold on. As far as I'm concerned, until... I missed the strawberry. I'm so distracted with rage baiting bad gamer that I'm just... As far as I'm concerned, until Captain America starts stacking paper to the ceiling and starts getting more hoes than Batman, he loses. Batman has no parents. Yeah, exactly. Right? And that's what turned him into such a pimpin' ass nigga. Is what I would say. So who's really winning? Bad gamer, it's sad that you would use the death of Batman's parents to diminish his accomplishments. Quite frankly, and I think this is the exact kind of thing I would expect from a Captain America fan. I mean, I hate to say it, but speaking of Batman, though, you all saw what's up with Absolute Batman and his universe. The first broke Batman. That's facts. In Absolute Batman, he's broke. And he's still aura farming more than can Captain America. Let's talk about that. Can Captain America aura farm? No way, the Absolute Universe is bonkers, bro. That new Joker to have is insane. Can this thing not go down? What am I doing? I suck at this. He definitely can. He is aura. The new Joker is nightmare fuel. The new Joker is... Hold on, Captain... Hold on. I just need to address this before we keep talking about Absolute Batman. Captain America has 0 aura. What you talk? This nigga has a shield. Huh? This nigga, his only defining trait is a shield. I don't know if you call that aura. I don't know what to tell you, bad gamer. Bro, this strawberry is gonna be the death of me. Where Absolute Joker is a complete menace. I think the writer for that comic run was like, how can we traumatize Batman even though his parents still alive? And they are succeeding. I'm abandoning the strawberry chat. I'm not going back for it. I want fresh elements. Someone call a medic for this man. I need more than that. I will, bro. Hold on. Alright. Oh no, I need to take this thing higher. Why is the rage bait working? Because it's not rage bait. Captain America has no aura. This nigga's only defining trait is a shield. He doesn't stack paper to the roof. You haven't provided me one piece of like information or evidence that would imply that Captain America has anything going for him. I don't know what to tell you. I think Batman's simply just, better than that nigga and simply more well known than that nigga. I don't know what to tell you. They say it's Darkseid who made the absolute worst because Batman messed him up so much. Bro, it's like that is definitely like, to me, that's like the most egregious example of like Batman being like way too powerful. Is the fact that he'll put hands on somebody like Darkseid right after Darkseid gets done like slapping the shit out of Superman. How do I get in? Hello? Oh, there we go. What? No, that doesn't help. He has $3 billion movie. Batman is more well known. But bad gamer, listen. I think you have to let go. Alright? Captain America simply does not, he has nothing on Batman. I'm sorry to find out this way. Okay, strawberry. How do I... Alright, okay, hold on. Oh, that was the catch. I knew it had to have something. LMAO, that's the second time. The second time with what, bad gamer? Okay, I can do this. Here we go. Gaming. Here we go. Nothing. LMAO. Alright, how do I get here is the question. Where do I have to try and fly this thing out here? Okay, yeah, I think that's all I'll have to do. Alright, here we go. Gaming. Yeah, we gaming. That killed. This the game over, man. Game is over, man. Alright, here we go. Are we gaming a little bit? Gaming. There we go. Oh, how am I? Alright, I see what we have. And then we had to fly it up. Okay. How's everybody enjoying Chill Sundays so far though? We having a good time? Let me know in chat if we having a good Chill Sunday. This should not be taken by this many attempts. Why did I just fall off? This should not be taken by this long. Did you finish reacting to that clip yesterday before the stream crashed, or do you have to re-react? I feel like I finished the clip. I didn't really finish my thoughts on it fully, but I was basically done with it. I think we can leave that one, in yesterday. All right. Last attempt. Locking in. Time to lock in. Here we go. Hold on. All right, down, up. What am I, bro? Fuck. Anilio says it's a chill vibe. I appreciate the love. Just making sure we keeping everything, nice and chill for the Sunday vibes. I really, you know what? I really do it. I think Chill Sundays may actually be my favorite of the 2 days I stream. Like, genuinely. It's genuinely really a fun time. Although I have to say, I am excited to like continue playing Monster Hunter. Which, by the way, I think like, okay, so I need to be on top of it. I figured out the issue with Monster Hunter with the camera, by the way, but we'll worry about that next week Saturday. Okay. Don't. Oh, okay. You know what? I could have beat it. That was my fault. Here we go. Oh, I get. I need to use that thing to get a strawberry. Let's try it. What am I doing? Oh, so it wasn't you just being bad? I think bad game. I'm still upset that Captain America doesn't stack any paper, guy. Ignore him. He being cranky. He's upset that his favorite superhero gets no hose. Bro, lock in. I mean, perfect timing to read that comment, huh? Alright, we locking in for sure this time. Alright, hold on. Up. Down. Here we go. Oh. This is going to be troublesome, isn't it? Alright, this is it. The final attempt. We're getting it this time for sure. Down. Bring it up. Bring that bit back down. Thing to the side. Die. Alright, this is it. Final attempt. So everybody take a shot every time I say this is it. Final attempt. Not mad. Jill Sunday. Oh, wait. Alright. Okay, I see it. Looks like more pressure. Oh, it's bad. But we would be dead after 5 minutes. My bad. I left after I got distracted by a fat behind. What do you mean by that? Chill, bro. It's the Lord's Day. They're killing me in chat, bro. Between bad game, I fantasizing about Power Rangers and Anelio in chat. They're killing me, bro. It's the Lord's Day. But yeah, welcome to the pain. Bad game. It's definitely a lot of pressure this time around too. Okay, alright. I hold myself. Is what I just did. Hold myself. I understand it now, though. This is genuinely last attempt, though. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's not. Hold on. Alright, hold on. This is it. Last attempt. Yep. Up. Ow. We have a little over 30 minutes left in the stream. I would like to get this strawberry before that time. What was that? All right. I just forget about the strawberry. I can't hold. It's right there though. I genuinely think I could get it. All right. I want to give it that couple more tries, and if I don't get it, we'll move on. Okay. Oh, that is what we have to do. Okay. No. No. I'm locking in now. Jarvis, engage locking mode. That wasn't it. Jarvis didn't lock it. Jarvis didn't lock it. He's lying to us and himself. No. Hold on. No, genuinely. All right, 5 more tries, and if I don't get the strawberry, I just want to move on. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. That's a try. Five more tries. Here we go. That. All right, fine. 4 more. That one doesn't count. What am I? 4 more tries. 4 more. That one doesn't. That one doesn't count. Just get the strawberry, jump back, and do it the easy way. Bro, just because you get touched by dad doesn't make you my dad. But I'm touched by dad. I'll do it my way. All right, 3 more tries. 3 more. 3 more. This one doesn't count. That was an attempt. And this is why you had 750 deaths last chapter. I don't know what you're talking about, bad gamer. By the time people see this, it will already be edited to be like fuck, I don't know, 75. We'll take out the bad gamer distracted me. That was not an attempt. Got 3. Hold on. 3 more attempts. Aha! Huh? I like them apples. Or them strawberries. Comedy. How do I do that? What? Oh no, wait, there's a thing up there. Are you in your dreams, buddy, talking about 75 deaths? Bro, I haven't heard from Leah in so long, and she comes back in just to cook, man. Also, sorry, my hands are wrist deep in some raw chicken. Hey, is that Ayo? Chat, if there's an AO, put one in the chat. Can't say something, then say comedy. I feel like you forgot a word in there, bad gamer. Go ahead and give that message another try, bro. Oh, this is... I'm definitely not trying to get this strawberry. But what I will do is lock into the max. Said never mind. To the max, huh? Listen, bad gamer. I'm doing what I can. And isn't that what really important at the end of the day, doing your best? Miss Rose, are you gonna be cooking chicken for the chat? You know what's crazy? Actually, I also made chicken for me for like my main meal prep for dinner. I did rice, lentils, and some air fryer chicken. So you know, hey, if Leah's also sharing, we might be able to actually have. What am I doing? There we go, locking in. Here we all right. Okay, all right, hold on. Yeah, he don't need no woman. I really don't, bro. I was saying at the start of the stream, I made some chicken meatloaf. Well, I'm gonna have it prepped in the fridge just to put it in the oven. I deboned some chicken breasts, minced it in the food processor, hit it with some breadcrumbs and some and an egg, seasoned it up nicely, of course. Made some chicken meatloaf from scratch. Oh, the whole thing is in spikes. Okay, I understand it now. There we go. All right. Okay. I had KFC, so we all had chicken. Or Bad Gamer also ate some chicken too. I think Anelio. Oh wait, Anelio stewed chicken today also. We all had chicken, huh? I was going to say the N word. I don't know why. I don't know why I was going to say the N word. I don't know why I was going to say it harder. Oh yeah, this gonna make my blood. I'm trying to taste that meat. So, hey, yo! Don't put that long of a pause between meat and loaf, buddy. Alright, let me lock in. No more Mr. Nice Raza. Okay, alright. This one is for all the marbles. See, look at that. When my marbles on the line, that is when you'll see the real skill. Yeah. The thing with marbles wasn't on the line for that one. There we go. Hold on, what do we even do here? I'm glad you're cooking in the actual kitchen, because you're definitely not cooking with this gameplay. Damn. Bro, everybody's a critic, huh? Okay, hold on. Can I even get that strawberry? He was gonna say it wasn't for his mob. He was gonna say it wasn't for his marbles if he died. Nigga, that not true. As a man, I'm a word when it comes to marbles. Alright, let me lock in. Let me lock in. Lock in. Let me lock in. Am I abandoning the strawberry? I think I am. Yeah, I think we want to leave that strawberry alone, Chad. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we leaving that strawberry. Unless. No, we leaving that strawberry alone. But perhaps. No, because I go and die and get pissed off. I'm not doing it. If I go for the strawberry and die, I go and get pissed off. I'm not doing it. I won't attempt never hurt anybody. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, you know what? This one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. I have this one. Bro, I am getting cooked right now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me show these niggas how to cook. Can I get this? How would I even go about doing this? The people who created this game is psychos. I've decided. See that coming? Should have seen that one coming, but I still did. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, I see the general idea. I actually might be able to get this one. Alright, now by this time. Here we go. Alright, this what hold on. What it comes. What? Alright, I don't. I was so close. We are definitely not getting reacts. Oh, we definitely not getting reacts. Bad gamer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to find out this way. I was so close that time. You know what? Alright, hold on. At the end of the stream, I'll let you pick one clip that you really want me to react to, Bad Gamer. You get one clip this Sunday, and then next Saturday, I'll make sure and carve out a bit of extra time for the reaction, since we didn't get to finish the clips this Saturday here. Hold on, bro. Can I? Son of a bastard. There we go. There we go. We're cooking it this time. Alright, you know what? I don't even like strawberries. I'm out. Oh, that was kind enough to put me up top this time. What is going on? Am I tripping? Hold on. What is happening? Oh, it dies to get a strawberry, not to progress. Hold on. Let's try it. Hold on. All right, I understand it now. You know what? It's getting close to the end of the stream. Let's move on. No more strawberries. Oh, this looks like some garbage. What did that even do? Alright, you know what? This feels... There's so much more of this level left. This feels like a good place to call it. And we'll actually react to a couple clips before we go, because there's no way I'm finishing this chapter today. So if by some miracle I'm not screaming into the void and not just talking to my usual viewers, if you've made it this far into the stream, I think this will be the end for gameplay. However, if you're interested in a little bit of reaction content, we'll be checking out some clips that were submitted by viewers. If not, I appreciate you making it this far. You know, drop a like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things that you're supposed to. You know what you're supposed to do. You know, help a rookie streamer out, huh? Yeah, appreciate the views. We're gonna move on to some clips though. Not touch that dial. It was fun watching you struggle. You know, appreciate the support. Appreciate the support, Enelio. Okay, do we remember where we left off? Where did we leave off last time? We watched these two, we watched this one. Right, we kinda... Yeah, we'll go past this one. Actually, you know what? I should start cleaning up this channel by deleting the clips you already reacted to. And let's start with this clip right here. See what this one is.
What about your dog?
The son snaps back at Chatter, who brought up Kaya. Sorry.
Brother, I can't stress this enough. And I need you to understand something, because I know I bit the bait for one person, and then I think.
Hold on, can we just? Why does he have this Ned Flanders ass mustache? Am I the only one
like
seeing
a
this?
Discord server
Hold on.
was alerted somewhere because everyone started.
Hold on. Let's hold on. Let's just do this real quick. Hold on. All right, you know, I didn't want this whole thing to pop up. And we Here we go. Hold on. Let's take a look at this right here. And let's just take a look at this. As a matter of fact, can I? Right, let's let's pull up paint. Hold on, don't touch that down while I pull paint up. Here we go. Are we seeing this side by side here, folks? Why does he have this Ned Flanders ass mustache? Music still playing, by the way. Don't know if on purpose. You know what, bad gamer? That's a good. We could kill the music for the clip section. That's a good point. Touch said he likes the music. And me too, Touch. But you know, just for the sake of the clips, you know. Yeah. This is how I know his friends don't like him. Is that they saw him streaming. They saw him streaming with this Ned Flanders ass mustache and didn't say Jack Diddley squat. They do not care about it. Hold on, let me zoom in. Let's zoom in. This hey diddly ass mustache. He's a wild boy for that. People were saying the S stands for shocked. No. The S stands for hope, bad gamer. The S stands for I hope you don't move off that bed or you'll get electrocuted. That's what the S stands for. Let's keep going.
Posting this. Kaya lives a better life than you ever will have. Okay, she's a better animal than you. She's a much more important for many other people's lives than you. Okay? You are going to die alone. Because this is the type of shit you get up to on the internet. You spend the finite amount of time you have doing this kind of stuff on the internet. Okay? You can type ah ha 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 all day.
Bro, this is also the most like why is he even reacting to this? Raise slightly, please, or the audio on the clip. I think no, that's all the audio we have on the clip, bad game. I'm sorry. That's it. Maybe I could turn on captions. That's all the volume we got. Hold on, actually. I could probably I know we maxed out on this too. Yeah, that's all the audio. That shit was a burn. He gets triggered so easily. No, yet he could easily ignore these types of messages. LMAO, he's so heated. He is. Also, for someone who seems to care about like wealth equality or whatever, this is such a weird thing to say for someone who cares about, oh yeah, everybody's equal, everybody deserves to have, to have like and to be like somewhat equal in terms of wealth. Nobody should be poor or whatever. It's insane to point out how his dog his dog would have a better life than an actual human. A bad game. I said it was a shit burn. No, it was. It's a very classic like rich person line too, you know. He is so thin skinned, definitely. Definitely is. Yeah, I don't know. For someone who cares about like, you know, spreading the wealth or whatever, it's insane to point out that a literal human could reasonably have a worse life than his dog because of the amount of wealth he has. It's a weird thing for him, you know. Need to have thicker skin if you want to be a streamer. I mean, clearly you don't. He's one of the biggest streamers. I'm in here for how many people do I have in chat right now? I have 7 watching. Clearly you don't need to have thick skin. You know, he's blowing me out the water, right?
Every day and act as though you're totally not mad right now. But the reality of the matter is, when you die, it is going to be alone. There won't even be a sigh of relief. You understand? Not even a sigh of relief from your family members. That is how irrelevant you are.
He's I think it's a nut, bro. I don't know what else to say about this clip. He have a Flanders mustache. He shocked the dog, and it's insane to me that he doesn't see how this goes against the type of stuff he usually preaches, to point out that a human could literally live a worse life than his dog. I know he didn't say it was because of his wealth or whatever, but like we all know, you know what I mean? All that he's saying, please. Yeah, he's he tripping. Somebody should buy a shock collar. That's what he needs, the shock collar. Every time he starts going down like this, one of these rants, somebody Kaya should hit the shock button on him. How is saying that to a chat and not a ban, by the way? I don't know what Twitch I mean Emiru got assaulted at TwitchCon and they almost didn't ban that guy. So clearly it's not the worst thing to get away with on Twitch. I mean, clearly. Let's see what else we have in terms of clips here. Oh wait, more Hassan. More Ned Flanders. Hassan talks about his journey from broke to rich. Alright, let's find out.
Americans are so fucking cuck sometimes. Exactly.
Let's see.
This bullshit goes both ways. If you're wealthy and you critique capitalism, you're a hypocrite. If you're poor and you critique capitalism, you're jealous. Americans are so fucking cuck sometimes. Exactly. I mean, I've seen both, for the record. Because I was dead broke and was critiquing capitalism, and then people would be like, yeah, because you're a fucking loser. And now that I have money and I still do it, people are like, well, hypocrite much? I didn't change. And it's always so strange. Obviously, this is like personal for me for many different reasons, because this is my life's fucking work. But what's so funny about it?
Said Twitch has no TOS. Let's not pretend. No, it has TOS. You know, it just depends on how big of a streamer you are. If you're bringing in enough money, you could basically get away with murder. Make sure you read the community notes after. What do you mean by read the community notes? Doesn't he have a rich father? I don't know if his father is rich. I know he is related to the guys who do the like Young Turks like YouTube channel. So at the very least, I think that guy is his uncle. So I'm sure his father probably has money as well. You know? But I don't know. I get it. Like, you could have money. Yeah, and that rich uncle. I know the uncle is rich for sure. I don't know about the father, but I'll take your word for it, Touched. I mean, this is always a weird thing to discuss, because it's like, all right, to critique capitalism doesn't mean you need to be broke, but it is a bit hypocritical to be like, oh, people shouldn't have X amount of money, people shouldn't be this rich, while also having the amount of money he does, you know? His uncle is the Young Turks. Oh, it was his uncle. Okay, good. Thanks for the confirmation, bad gamer. But yeah, I don't like I. It does make sense, at least to me, the hypocrite part when you have a lot of money and you criticize capitalism because it's like, and I think it goes double for him because the amount he complains about wealth inequality and like in social injustices, I'm not saying he needs to go broke doing it, but I feel like he could probably do even more than how much ever he's doing now and still live a very comfortable life. So I understand exactly why people would call him a hypocrite for complaining about capitalism while being as wealthy as he is.
Is like people want you to almost be like, oh, once I got a touch of the bag, like once I touch the bag, it's over. Like this socialism shit is done. You know what I mean? And then they try to rationalize why I'm still doing this. They try to be like, oh, it's because like this is how he's financially incentivized to continue advocating for this kind of shit. And it's like, no, dumbass. Maybe it's because I believe it, you know? People think that like I just fucking was born this way, you know what I mean? I always was this person. I always had this $3 million home. Like it's just so dumb.
I mean, you know, this is also the thing. Like I think a lot of rich people do is for some they try to pretend like they never had money, which is such like you don't even need to comment on it. I feel like because but now you're going to have people pointing out. Scroll after the video and you'll see community notes. I'll be sure to do that then. But yeah, he doesn't even need to say stuff like that. He's saying that for like some mental reason he has to be saying this. And a lot of them do it too. Like I don't know if they think they'll get like brownie points if they pretend to have been broke at one point, or to pretend like they pulled themselves up by the bootstraps. He's trying to pull a Victoria Beckham. I think I did see. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I did see that. But a lot of rich people do this. A good example to me is Ti the rapper. His son trying to act like he's from the hood after having grown up in a gated community with two involved parents and like I don't know, it's a sickness with these people. They want the cool points or they want the brownie points for having being self-made without having to be self-made. Even his streaming career, I think, is propped up by the fact that he had an uncle who has like a big media outlet, a big YouTube channel, because I believe he did work for them for a long period of time. So even his streaming career, you could argue, wasn't even built by him fully. He had a leg up on a lot of other people. That doesn't like disqualify all the hard work I'm sure he's done. But still, I don't know. It's definitely weird. Y'all ever saw that clip of Bella Hadid crying when she was reminiscing on the times before she owned anything from like high-end brands? I think I know what you're talking about. Can you link that in the Discord? So we could do it. I think we could end with that clip. Let's finish this one up, and if Leah, if you could find that clip and link it in the group in the Discord, that'd be awesome. If not, we'll end on a different clip.
It genuinely doesn't make sense. Aren't your dad a billionaire? No, man. You're a 27-month subscriber? Are you that fucking stupid? No. I am fortunate enough to be able to financially take care of my parents, both of my parents. There are people who genuinely believe that, by the way. They literally think like, oh, he comes from a billionaire family. It's like, you're fucking dumb. You're so dumb. God damn it.
I mean, is it not true?
Billionaires in Turkey. He would be on fucking lists if that was the case.
Okay, let's say his father isn't rich. His uncle, at the very least, is rich. Which it'd be a real. I refuse to believe his uncle didn't at the very least like do something for the family. I could be wrong, but he still acts like he I don't know. And even if I believe his parents, they weren't a billionaire. Obviously, I'm sure they had some money. I wonder if I could. Can I Google this and just see? Hold on, read the notes. Readers added context they thought people might want to know. The son is lying. I grew up affluent, and I didn't have to worry about making ends meet or having to take on a job or anything like that. Father was on the board of a $4 billion company. Mom is a commercial landlord, hired by his uncle's network right out of college. Okay, great. There we go. Okay, I see now why Bad Gamer said read the community notes. They basically debunked everything. If I had more time on this stream, I would like go through all of these. So let's click on this one. Hold on.
When you grow up affluent, as I did, right? By the time
Hold on.
because when you're rich, even if when you grow up affluent, as I did,
You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this up. Jesus. Let's see the hold on. Let's do this one very quickly. Where is this? Okay, I can't read any of this. So forget that one. No, but this is hold on. Let's just get the contrast one more time. Hold on.
to financially take care. No, man, it genuinely doesn't make sense. Think that like they try to be like, oh, it's because like this is how.
Let's see.
And then they try to rationalize why I'm still doing this. Like I got a touch of it for many different reasons because this is my life. So they're like, well, critiquing capitalism, and then people will be like, yeah, because you're a fucking sometimes. Exactly. I mean, I've seen both. For
All right, hold on, yeah, this is
because I was dead broke.
all right. I was dead broke to. I was dead broke to.
When you grow up affluent, as I did, right? Someone.
Let me just get the contrast.
And I mean, I've seen both for the record because I was dead broke.
He goes from because I was dead broke to
like myself, for example, I can speak from personal experience. When you grow up affluent, as I
there we go. Nigga lying. Jesus. I despise this man with a passion. Very understandable. Easy person to hate. He makes it very easy. Ned Flanders looking ass nigga. Let's see, did Oh, okay, alright. We reached the 2-hour mark, so it's about time to sign off, but we're gonna watch this last clip here for today. Next weekend, though, next Saturday, in less than a year too. Crazy. Less than a year difference. No, but yeah, next Saturday I'll definitely carve out more time so we could clear out some of these clips. Cause at this point I feel like we've fallen behind on the news. So I'll get my opinion out on them and clear out the clips chat and make room for fresh news, fresh clips. You know, like we will really catch up on them. Yeah, let me end with this clip from Leah.
Hi Vogue, this is Bella Hadid and I'm going to take you through my life
Oh, this is
so far.
This is our whole video.
Okay.
Hold on, I wonder if I could find the timestamp.
Okay, our first one we have is my first Met Ball. I went with
Hold on, okay, hold on. This might be it.
I never growing up had anything designer with a little Chopard earring. Not a little, it's huge. I had to give it back, but it's gorgeous. For this moment, it was gorgeous. I never growing up had anything designer. You know, my mom wouldn't let me. I think I got my first pair of Louboutins when I graduated high school. It makes
this is
emotional actually.
Hold on.
Because I'm like so happy in this picture. Like for the first time in I think like my whole adult life.
We found it. Found it. We figured it out, guys. Don't. Gee, bro, you guys start. I didn't see the message where she said skip. I'm sorry. I'm so hold on, but hold on. Can I let's react to this. Hold on. Message acknowledged. I'm sorry. It instantly started cooking, man.
Here I feel just at ease, like happy. I'm able to work. I feel good about myself. I felt beautiful. And compared to the girl that I see like in the beginning, she was so sad and she is so content and happy. And I love that, to see that progression. It's like, I feel blessed that I made it out alive of that mental.
Jesus, bro, these people these people need to be like strapped to a whipping post and just have the greed beat out of them. That was her big that was her big challenge in life. Never oh, I didn't, bro, what? And these people need an exorcism. The spirit of greed lives deep within their hearts, bro. This is insane.
mental state that I was in for so many years. So it feels good, and we love her. Happy Bella. Thank you so much for watching.
You know, and you know what's crazy too? She did all of that and was like, "Yeah, I cooked in this interview." These people too far gone. She's lost in the sauce. Cause here's the thing. This is the thing. You could feel like that if you want, but to just there are some things that you could feel, and just you don't have to speak on it though. You know what I mean? You could just keep. It's like how Aisha Curry keeps embarrassing Steph Curry by like talking about how like, oh, I don't get enough male attention. I don't get like, you could feel that way and not say it, bro. I mean, if I had her money growing up, I probably would not be different. I don't know. I mean, maybe, right? But like, don't you think at some point in adulthood, I wouldn't be dumb enough to say, and this is part of my point, but at some point in adulthood, right, you're supposed to like your good sense is supposed to kick in. Is I don't know. Maybe it's because I just never touched that much money. You know, maybe once you hit a certain amount of money, your IQ starts dropping. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't be dumb enough to say it, but that's like my thoughts exactly. That bitch is the worst. We talking about Aisha, yeah. Like, I don't know, man. Do not get me started on the Steph Curry situation. Do not get me started on the Steph Curry situation. Because this stream has to end soon, and I will go off for another hour at least. But yeah, that is like the type of, that is what always gets me with these celebs. Is that it's not the crazy things they think and feel, because everybody has some crazy thoughts. Is the fact that they say it and think it's a perfectly rational, normal thing that they should just share with the world. Oh. Someone free him. Hey, bro, he has the power to free himself. He doesn't want to be freed. That man is right where he wants to be, clearly. He has every like avenue. He could take any he could divorce her. He could have her assassinated. Not that he should, but he could. He has money for it. He could stay married to her and just go out and cheat every night. He could make any decision he wants to get himself out of that situation, and he's still there. He could sign the papers, divorce her, give her half of everything, and still become set up for life. He's right where he wants to be. He don't save him. He don't want to be saved. A UFC fighter was thirsting over him. You know what? You know, I think we'll circle back around to Steph Curry. We'll circle back around to Steph Curry on Saturday because I have a lot of opinions on this man, bro, and this situation in general. But I think, all right, hold on. Let's sign out. I have to get ready for work in the morning. We'll definitely carve out more time next Saturday for the clips though, so we can like get more of these out of the way. Yeah. So okay, this has been Chill Sundays. I really appreciate everyone who came out to support. If you're in the chat and you haven't hit the like button, if you've made it this far and you haven't hit the like button, what are we doing? Help our brother out, huh? Help our brother out with the like button. Hit subscribe, hit the bell. Don't forget that meatloaf. Definitely not. Soon as I hit stop streaming, it's immediately going into the oven. Trust that. Trust and believe. I'll send that if it ends up looking good, I'll post a picture in the Discord. Man, this has been Chill Sundays. I really appreciate all the support. I really appreciate everyone coming out. If you're someone watching the VOD and you've made it this far, I really appreciate you, just enjoying the content. Hitting the like button and subscribing will be the gravy on top. But just being here watching the video, that's also great for me too. Yeah, and that's it. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, or whatever time it is where you are right now. This is Dioraza signing out from Chill Sundays. I hope everybody has a lovely week. Bye.